Let's talk about that. Have you always been a reed guy?
Yeah. Oh, I started on clarinet.
Started on clarinet?
When I was about 9 years old.
Uh-huh.
And I listened to Benny Goodman. I had the clarinet up in the air.
Absolutely.
The clarinet was about half my size. I was the skinny little, the smallest kid on the block, you know.
Yeah.
And I just try to imitate some of the licks.
Yeah.
And that's where I started. Listening to Satchmo on TV, and I told my mom, I didn't even know what jazz was. I said, I want to do that.
Right.
You know, I thought they were all improvising, but
right.
they were playing through a form. And I just got into jazz early on.
Yeah.
And I was just recently, because I have a website in the last couple of years where I never cared about web stuff before, and I'm talking with a lot of my old friends that I grew up with, where I haven't spoken to them in years.
Yeah, yeah.
Since I was 10. I used to be a basketball player. A white kind of Marcus Haynes kind of guy. Fancy dribbling.
Got it in the hole, though.
Huh?
You got it in the hole?
Yeah. You got to.
Yeah, I guess so. If you're going to hang out there, you better.
Yeah, but yeah, just fun hanging out.
Yeah.
And a couple of them were it was a cute thing because they said, because I was a pretty good player, and they said, we knock on your door and your mom say, well, Fred's playing his clarinet or sax, and it was like a bummer. We didn't use that word in those days, you know. And they just kind of walk it, you know, away with their heads down, you know. Like,
well, you know, they can't always have the power forward they want, can they?
Well, one of the guys said to me, I haven't spoken to him on the phone, but through email, he said, he says, I can never figure out why you wanted to play music when you could play basketball.
Well, you know, thank you for choosing the field you did.